Hey, it's Courier Girl, and today we're going to Chattanooga, Tennessee for another job search. You know, I got that Chattanooga Choo Choo song going on in my head right now. Do you remember that? If not, look it up. It's an oldie. Okay, Chattanooga is on the Tennessee-Georgia border, and it's kind of funny how the city has like a line, it just stops. That's because you're going into Georgia, and that is another town, like Fort Oglethorpe's over there, the Chickamauga battlefields over there. So it's kind of a very interesting place to visit. I visited it a couple times. All right, so let's get on with the map. You have, zooming out, some big cities not too far away, so you might get back and forth business. Let's check that out. So Huntsville, Alabama is about an hour and a half away. So is Nashville, Tennessee, about an hour and a half away. Oh, sorry, Knoxville. Atlanta is about an hour 40 minutes away. And if you're going to like the outskirts, like Marietta, it's not going to be as far away because when we're doing this from one city to another, it's going from the downtown area. So, you're going to get to the suburbs long before that. Nashville. There's Nashville, about 2 hours away, and Birmingham, Alabama, also about 2 hours away. So there's a lot of larger cities that are in the surrounding area. So this is kind of a nice hub for some pretty good stuff. Now, I just wanted to tell you that sometimes I don't know what we're going to find in Chattanooga yet because we haven't started looking, but sometimes you'll have a city that doesn't have a lot in it. And then you go to the surrounding cities and see what they have, because I bet there are companies in Atlanta, Knoxville, Birmingham, all of these that have routes or drivers going into Chattanooga back and forth. So you might be able to find, or they have an account in their main city and then they have like another branch in Chattanooga or whatever city you're in. So if you can't find a lot in the city that you're in, or you just want to expand, then check out my videos where I did job searches in surrounding cities. And if I haven't done one yet, then do your own search or ask me to do one and I will. And you might find some leads that you wouldn't find in your own city. You just got to call them and say, hey, do you have work coming into Chattanooga or going out of Chattanooga? They might have something and even have trouble filling it. Like I know a friend of mine who's also in this business told me that they talked to somebody, so this is like secondhand, third hand, who couldn't find anything in their small town, but then they called the big city that was an hour away or an hour and a half away. And they're like, wow, I'm so glad you called. We've been looking for somebody to do this work out there. Nobody wants to do it because it's too far. And he's like, well, I live here. I'd love to do it. So he ended up getting a good job because he called surrounding cities. So you just never know. All right, let's check the population. So in 2019, Chattanooga had 180,000-ish people. And if you look at the county, they're in Hamilton County, Tennessee, it was almost 400,000 people. So the city proper, like within the city limits, didn't have as many, but surrounding area did. And if you look at the metro area, which goes beyond the county, it's about 500,000 people. So not a bad sized town. Not as big as some other ones, but certainly not as small as some other ones. So I bet we're going to find some good stuff. All right, let's go back to the map and zoom in because I like to zoom in. All right, and then we're going to go to the Courier businesses. So Courier business, Chattanooga, Tennessee is the search. And we're going to go to the map first. And the first one on the list is Blue Sky Couriers. Oh, I love it when people say blue sky. It just feels so like nice and clean and expansive. All right, looking at their website. And we're loading. While we're loading, there we go. This is not them, it's my internet. Okay, so here's a phone number. Here is an email address. we've seen Blue Sky before. They're in different areas: Memphis, Chattanooga, Myrtle Beach, St. Louis, and Cape Girardeau. I don't know. All right. So it's been a while since I've seen them. So you can even buy Blue Sky shirts. Let's see. Our services, you're going to want to check all this out. I do not see anything for jobs. Let's just go straight to contact us. All right, so Chattanooga has its own phone number. If you're in any of these other places, they all have their own phone numbers. They have their own email. And notice that they're similar but not the same. So deliver chat at Blue Sky, deliver Midton at Blue Sky. So this is the one you'd want to contact them directly, and this is the email for Chattanooga. So there's some maps here, and that's pretty much their contact information. I don't see anything about jobs specifically. There's a driver login, but that's for existing drivers, I'm pretty sure. So you would just give them a call. Here's their social media up there. Remember to social media stalk them and find out more about them so you can talk intelligently when you do call. All right, Deliver It does not have a website. Here's their address. Here is their phone number. They have pictures of a vehicle. They have 34 reviews. That's good. 4.6. That's good. This is food. I don't think they're just doing food. Yeah, see, furniture store. So they're just delivering anything, it looks like. And there's nothing wrong with that. And we don't know if they're doing business to business. All right, here we go. This is their Facebook page, so you can check them out on Facebook. And we also saw it in the website. Chattanooga's premier third-party restaurant delivery and courier service. So they're doing restaurant delivery, but probably have contracts with certain restaurants as opposed to like a DoorDash or something. And they obviously do other things because somebody talked about a mattress. So I would call them and see. Oh, they don't have a website. Sorry. I was thinking about the Blue Sky. So go to their Facebook page right here and find out, where was it? Let's go to their Facebook page. March 1st, so they are, we don't need that. They are delivering. They updated their, doesn't look like they have a lot of stuff on there. Oh, and they do have a website listed here. So let's check it out here. Okay, they bought a website. They have not set it up yet. So they're working on it. That doesn't mean that they're, a new company, and it doesn't mean that they're a bad company. It just means that they haven't set a website up yet. So, all right, Crosstown Courier. Phone number. Let's see, about Crosstown. Here's different things about them. Here's a Facebook link. What our customers are saying. Phone number, email, Chattanooga location. Here is a phone number for their Chattanooga location, and they have lots of different locations as well. So let's see if they have anything about, here we go, contracting opportunities, car and light truck. Okay. Here it says average weekly commission is $350 to $700 per week. That is average. You can do more than that. When I started working, I was told it was about the same in my area, and I'm doing pretty much twice that on almost every week. So it's up to you how much you want to work, and you can work your way up to better and better jobs as well. Beginners welcome. So if you're new to the courier field, that's good. Excellent work for retirees and professional couriers. They require a 4-month minimum work commitment. In other words, they don't want to have people leaving every couple weeks, but it probably still happens. So they want you to work for 4 months, but I bet people aren't always working for 4 months. So let's go to apply online and see what it is. You just fill out this form and you can apply, or I would call their Chattanooga location first and talk to them and make sure it's a good fit. Okay. Express Courier International. Let's look at their did not want to do that. I already opened it in a new tab. Okay. Chattanooga branch, individualized delivery and logistics requirements across 8 southeastern states and beyond. So they're pretty large too. Here is their phone number right there. They have 26 branches. You can apply now if you want to deliver. Again, here's their phone number. Here's their branch manager phone number, TBD, to be determined. So they are either not posting their name or haven't updated it, or they're in between, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, so here's how you find out all about Chattanooga. Here is their Facebook. Let's look at branch locations real quick. So here are all their different branches, and you can click on each one to get information about that branch. So if you're in one of these other places and you want to find out more, then just click on the location. Let's go back to Chattanooga. And where was the apply now? Want to deliver for Express Courier. Apply now. Okay, tells you about independent delivery drivers. And it's real simple. You can just submit that form. But again, I would call the Chattanooga office first and talk to them, make sure it's a good fit, and then you can say, hey, I'm going to submit my application, or maybe they'll just say email it, who knows, and then you can follow up. Excel International Courier. Okay, here's a phone number with them. They do not have a website. They got some reviews here. They have some, I'm just looking to see if they have a Facebook. I don't see that. But you can give them a call and find out more information about their company and if it's something that you want to explore. Errand Runner Express. This is going to be an errand service. Here's a phone number. They have some reviews. They look like they're pretty good, all 5 stars, so that's good. And a year ago, so nothing current really. See, they put a little paragraph serving all of the Metro Chattanooga downtown in all the different areas. Okay, so let's check out their website. ERX delivery, package medicine, office supplies, documents, so lots of different things. This is all about customers, of course. FAQs right here. Delivery drivers, it doesn't say anything about that. We use independent contractors. Therefore, some drivers may make deliveries in their personal vehicles. So you know it's independent contractors. Let's go to employment opportunities. Flexible hours, paid by the delivery. solid knowledge. They will accept a current Tennessee driver's license or valid out-of-state license. And that kind of makes sense. They're right on the Tennessee border, Georgia border, so they're going to have some people with Georgia licenses. And it could be other states too. Let's see. Comfortable using a smartphone and apps. All right, so these are the things that they want, but how do you... Please send your resume. Here's the email, or call here. All right, so now we know how to get more information and to apply. So there you have it, Errand Runner Express, or ERX. Okay, UPS store, Good Guys Moving and Delivery. That's going to be a moving service. DHL, another UPS, Zip Express Transportation and Logistics. There's an 800 number and an email. This is going to be their general 800 number. Let's see if we can find a more local number. All right, here is their menu. Opportunities. It was also at the top. Independent contract courier. All right, here are their requirements. Let's see. With cars, vans, minivans, or pickup trucks, and they also want straight trucks and cube vans. So they're looking for this says $5.50 per week in gross commissions. If you want to make more than that, I would just call them and say, hey, this is what I want to make. Can I do that with your company? That's pretty much what I did. I'm like, okay, this is how much I need to make. I'm willing to work to do it. How can we make that work? And they helped me make it work. Okay, so you can do their online application, or you can print and mail it, or email it, and you can also go to these locations. I'm not seeing anything in Chattanooga. So they're out of Louisville, Kentucky. Looks like their closest one is Nashville. Let's go to their online application. Doesn't say anything about like what location do you want to work at. So I would call them. Let's see if they have any different contact info. Nope, just this one. Local branch. All right, here we go. They do have a local Chattanooga branch, and it looks like it's just their main phone number. So that tells me that they probably don't have an office there, but they work out of there, because like Nashville, we knew they had an office and they have a different phone number, but all these other ones just have the main number. So I would call that main number and find out more information. Do we have anything about, just looking. So nothing specific about Chattanooga. So yeah, so call that main number and find out about Chattanooga before you fill out their form. Okay, XL Express is a mailing service. Temporary close, it says, and it's a mailing service, so we're not going to do that. FedEx Ship Center, Circle Deliveries, Inc. Does not have a website, but you can give them a call. It says here 2 years ago, out of business, fine company, but they're still listed on Google, so we don't know that for sure. So I would call them and talk to them first. XPO Logistics is transportation services. This is like large trucks. UPS store. Estes Express Line is a trucking company. Last Mile Delivery and Logistics is also a trucking company. Yeah. Chattanooga Moving and Delivery is moving. FedEx Freight is FedEx. Let's go to the next page. Another UPS store, printing and mailing, Southern Air Freight. That's probably going to be air shipping. Let's just check them out real quick. And I'm doing this because I'm wondering, how do they get the stuff to the airport? You know? Let's see. Services. Door-to-door, emergency shipments, expedited ground service, hot shots and local delivery. So they are doing other things than just air stuff. So here is an email. Here are phone numbers for Chattanooga. I would call them, even though it says air freight, I would call them and ask them if they need local drivers too to pick up and deliver stuff once it gets off the plane, because planes don't pull up to your home or office. So to me, this would be worth a phone call at least. Okay. Hamilton County Mailroom, that's mailing service, moving, mailing service, logistics service, that's post office, Amazon Hub Locker mailing service, Chattanooga mailing service. Remember what I said in another video, that you can go into some of these mailing services, like actually physically walk into them and ask the people working there, do you have couriers come and pick up and deliver stuff? I'm sure they do. Because there are people who will say, pick up this thing at the mailing service or drop off this thing at the mailing service. And then you can find out names of courier companies that way as well. Okay, UPS Access Point, trucking company, shipping and mailing, FedEx, delivery specialist, trucking company. Okay, I think we've got most of the main courier services. Now let's go below the map and look here. Okay, errand runner we already looked at. Construction courier. So, Courier.com. Last mile construction courier. It's still trying to load. Okay, let's take off the location and just go to their main website. Here you go. All sorts of different things to read about. Now, this construction stuff might be really big stuff that, let's go to owner operator. Oh, it's looking for different things. Like I said, this might be construction stuff, so really big stuff, really big trucks. Contact, call us, book a delivery, careers. I'm not seeing any No, there's no Chattanoogas listed here. So let's look at drivers. It does not say. It's an app, so Courier is an app. Okay, so a booker makes a delivery request, we match them to a driver in our fleet, so it's an app. You get a notification that you are offered the job and you can accept or not. So I think this is probably larger trucks, but it doesn't actually say that, does it? Hmm. So this is a gig thing. It's not interesting that it doesn't say what kind of vehicles. What are the requirements? All right, it doesn't say. So you'd have to contact them and find out. Okay, but it is an app. So this is ZipRecruiter ad. Go crosstown. That was a, I believe we already looked at this. Oh, it looks like they just opened in January in Chattanooga. We already looked at them, see? All right, so Yellow Pages and Manta are like directories. You can also look through those to try to find things that we missed here. And okay, that's about it. We're just going to stay right there. So we got a good amount of courier companies to talk to and look at. Let's go to the courier jobs. All right, we're going to go right here. Pharmacy services, full-time, 40 hours. Cardinal Health. Cardinal Health, I believe, is a W-2 job. Yep, see, it includes benefits. DoorDash is an app. Real estate runner and courier. This would be working for a real estate, probably, like a real estate agent in their team, and you would be doing things like putting out yard signs, putting flyers into boxes, whatever errands need to be done. It doesn't pay very much, $8 to $9 hourly, probably a W-2 job. So Amazon Flex is an app. Courier, Rico America. Rico is office equipment, I believe, or it used to be. Delivering messages, documents, packages, pickups and deliveries. Employees are eligible for great benefits, including medical, dental, vision, etc. So it's a W-2 job. DoorDash. Quest is a W-2 job. Sometimes they do use independent courier companies if they can't fill all of their routes with their employees. So you could call the branch, ask them if they ever employ independent courier companies and who those companies are, and then go that route by contacting those companies. They don't usually just use independent people because they just want to deal with one person that handles a bunch of drivers, instead of dealing with people individually. Okay, Caviar is an app. MedSpeed is a W-2 job, and I don't think, yeah, they use their cars, and it's a W-2 job. I don't know if they ever use independent people on top of their employees or not. DoorDash is an app, of course. Let's see, Courier, delivery driver, legacy, logistics, and transportation. So this is, see, right here, W-2 employee. Salary starting at $700 a week. So if you're cool with that and you're looking at a W-2 job versus an independent contractor job, then this might be worth it to you. All right. Delivery driver, Ebra Healthcare. W-2 job. Amazon Flex is an app. DoorDash is an app. Sky Courier is a nationwide or pretty much nationwide company. This is going to be an independent contractor job. They are out of St. Louis. Let's just go look at them. Just making sure this is the right Sky Courier. Yes, it is. There's a couple different ones. So, who we serve, services, courier services. You're going to want to read about that. Read their whole website, but this is their courier services. Contact info is right here. Since 1995. Let's see what else. Contact us. It doesn't say anything about locations. I was trying to find a local phone number, but you can call their main phone number through their contact page right here and find out about Chattanooga. Or you can apply through these websites. Let's see. I'm not seeing any other way to get a hold of them, but we found their website, so that's good. All right. Real estate, we already looked at this one. Yeah, they're not paying enough. They're not going to get great people, and they're not going to keep them. Food carrier, this is DoorDash. MedSpeed, we already looked at them. FedEx, why does it say courier? Maybe that's different than a route driver. Either way, I think it's just their name for a driver. They're calling them couriers. But either way, it's a W-2 position. Iron Mountain, we've looked at them before. Driving a company truck, and this is, I believe, a W-2 job because we've looked at them before. DoorDash, Uber, Postmates, AutoZone, usually W-2 jobs. DoorDash, medical courier. Act fast delivery of Tennessee. They're looking for a medical courier. And let's look at this one. Act fast delivery of Tennessee. They're in Cleveland, Tennessee. It looks like they're on all the job sites, but I am not seeing open company data. Let's see if we can find anything on them. All right, so here's the name of their owner. Looks like they're out of Nashville. Company address. No phone number listed. Temporarily closed. So we don't know if they're open or closed. And, well, it says temporarily closed, but I don't always believe Google. But there's no phone number listed. So I guess we're just going to have to let them go. But they're advertising, so I don't know. Temporarily closed, but they're advertising. You might have to just go through one of these websites because we're not finding a phone number for them. All right. Amazon Flex, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, Grubhub, Crosstown Courier, we looked at them, Amazon or DoorDash, Express Courier, we looked at them. And that's a warehouse sorter job anyway. Box truck vendor, Crosstown Courier, DoorDash. Lots of DoorDashes, which means they don't have enough DoorDash people to fill the need. Crosstown, DoorDash. And you know, doing an app like DoorDash, if you have no courier experience at all, just to kind of get a feel for it, it's not the kind of work that maybe you want to do forever, although I know people who love it and that's all they do. But it's a great way to get started, or to make extra money if your courier work isn't getting you what you want. So with courier jobs, you have to remember that it's not like a 9 to 5 where you just get one paycheck. You may be doing 5 different little jobs in a day, and it adds up to what you want to make per day or per week. So DoorDash can fill in for those times when you don't have anything to do. Like, let's say you have a job from 8 to noon in the morning and you don't have another job until 5 at night. Well, you can fill some of those extra hours doing an app type thing, Amazon Flex, DoorDash, Instacart, one of those, and get up to the income that you want to get up to. That's one thing about being an independent contractor. You can work it however it works for you and your schedule to get up to where you want to be for your income. Okay, let's see. All of these are apps, or this guy we already looked at. DoorDash, Crosstown. So Crosstown Courier and where's the other one I just saw? Express Courier International are both advertising for several jobs. So Crosstown's definitely looking for people. Express International is looking for other jobs like warehouse workers and stuff too. But those are definitely, they're like looking, obviously they're putting ads out because they have to pay to be on all of these different sites. Okay, lots of DoorDashes. They really need DoorDash people. All right, so that's it. So back to the map. We did a lot of searching in Chattanooga. We found some good companies to check out as far as job searches. We know that they're a couple hours away from a lot of different major cities, so there could be back and forth type of shuttle work. And we also found job, some jobs, not a lot of jobs, more gig economy stuff than courier stuff in the job section, but just because they're not advertising doesn't mean they're not hiring. Most courier companies are always looking for good people to work with them. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you found this helpful. I'm actually looking at visiting Chattanooga in a little while, a few weeks from now, so maybe I will check out some of those courier companies for myself too. Peace out, have a great day, and I will see you on the road.